to the Session Talk Show. We are your hostesses. I'm Atia.
I'm Rose.
I'm Symone.
And I'm Takia.
So what are you about to say?
So I'm excited. We need to have a little girl chat.
Oh, come
So what I was going to say is one of the things that I love to do real quick with my fiance, he's in the audience, thank you, sweetie, for supporting, is I hate driving because I'm not good at it. I'm on my third car in 1 year, but that's neither here nor there. But I like for him to like drive me and my homegirls around like long enough to get drunk. Isn't that fun?
That is very fun.
And then his, because I'm reasonable, you know, like 50-50.
Yeah.
So my half is I get drunk, and his half is when I get home, you know, he reaps the rewards. Do you think that's reasonable?
That's very reasonable.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. I just wish that you guys would go ahead and do.
Yes.
You guys do that. Do you remember the show Taxi?
Taxi.
And they had a camera on dash so you can see what's going on.
Oh my God.
That would be a nice little show.
However, but
I have to be the driver.
You want to be the driver?
I wanna be the
No,
driver.
he has to be the driver.
Rose, what?
No, I want to see what
No,
happens.
you girl, you little voyager.
I know.
What they call those people? Voyeur people?
Yes.
So,
What else can happen?
But I
Rose?
do have a rule. Okay, I have a
What
rule.
is your
I feel like men cannot come on the girls' night unless you're buying the drinks.
Okay.
And or driving.
Buying
Yeah, like
men.
don't come around if you're not gonna be useful. So you need to like drive and buy the drinks or sit in the car.
Okay.
Is that reasonable?
That's reasonable. That's like a little
Maybe I like
protective.
Audience.
Okay.
He's making the face like I know. Okay. All right. Now, in other news, in other relationships, let's talk Diddy.
Oh
Diddy.
my gosh.
You know, Diddy has changed his name to Love, and he is just spreading that love all around.
Oh, not Nick Cannon love, right?
Oh no, not.
Oh my God,
Nick Cannon is about to have enough children to make disciples.
Yeah.
What number is he on?
11.
Is it 12?
No.
No, he's at 11.
He's at
about-
11.
When he
Oh,
hits
he
12,
will have
he's
12.
gonna have a table full of disciples.
Yeah.
It's really gonna be.
But you know,
amazing.
his baby mom is just like gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean,
How
if you have that
many-
kind of money, though, they better be. If they ugly and you have that kind of money, something is wrong with your sperm. That's what I would think. But
But what were you saying about Diddy?
But Diddy,
Go ahead,
so
Jen.
Diddy is very publicly dating Young Miami,
Mm-hmm.
but also Daphne Joy, which is 50 Cent's baby mama.
No, I don't know.
Yes.
she is.
Oh
But
yeah.
you know though.
You know he's Love. He's brother Love.
But you know, P Diddy is also the billionaire club.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say. It's just like, if you're gonna have two girls fighting over P Diddy, who's in the billionaire club.
So are you saying that this is rich man territory only? Like broke boys shouldn't do that.
Well,
Broke
hell.
boys don't deserve no. I know that's right.
She's been listening to a lot of Cardi.
I'm sorry.
So you're saying that this is reasonable because of that?
Definitely. If you got money like that,
You don't think so?
hell?
Specifically, this particular last weekend, he was out with Young Miami, and she very publicly gifted him something obnoxious, something
Oh.
very expensive. What was it? A watch, a ring?
I see. It was.
Well, hell, he's in the billionaire club.
It was something that was like
It was-
$70,000.
Yeah.
So she gifted him that at the birthday, and then and then posted a photo of the two of them, and it said something like "happy." And the very next day, Daphne Joy posted a photo of her and Diddy on the beach, talking about blessed.
Oh.
So she's blessed, and the other one is happy, and this is all the same weekend. And my first thought is, how is your pH balance not off? Like,
Oh.
this is unsanitary.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
good Lord, I never thought about that.
She's
I'm very
a
concerned.
little fishy.
Summer's
Good
Eve can only
Lord.
do so much.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Good Lord, you're right.
You ever think of that?
Well, now I surely
Yeah.
That's
did.
how I knew that my one boyfriend was not
Oh my
being an
God.
honest gentleman.
Yeah, I get that's
Right,
how
that
you
shit, it was all out of whack.
But you know,
It was all
did
out
P Diddy said he was like exclusive to either one of them, or did they just assume
You know
that
what?
they were exclusive?
I mean, we
You know what I
understood that you're not.
No,
Yeah.
baby,
Diddy.
no, baby.
I mean, Diddy has 3 daughters that are the same age. He has 3 12-year-olds. Now, 2 are twins,
Well, 2 are-
but the
give him
third
some
one
credit.
was his home, like a homegirl. So that's actually why Kim was like, all right, she was through and cut him off. Is because he
Is
had
that
that
what you
baby on her.
Okay.
You said, is that what I
That
believe?
what you believe?
Oh, I know. What you know, girl?
I don't know anything. I don't like people's business, but I do know.
I do.
Oh,
I don't
I
care what
Google
club
business.
you're in. I'm
You
good
do?
with monogamy.
If it's Googleable, yeah. What are you doing in your work breaks?
I gotta start Googling. I gotta
You
start Googling. You gotta
Yeah.
enjoy the Google.
So where do you get your tea from?
Y'all.
That's what we're talking about, doctor.
Shade
Tea,
room.
bro.
Shade room.
Yeah.
So, all right, so now we're going to transition to a segment that's going to be our legal chat. Let's just call it,
Legal chat.
girl, is that legal?
Oh yeah, let's go.
So I have a YouTube channel and it's called Girl, Is That Legal?
Yeah, and I watch it
Because
too.
my girls, whenever they call me and they want some free advice, I'm like, first of all, you owe me a drink.
Okay.
Second of all, I'll let you know if it's legal.
Okay.
The first thing, one of the things that happened this week that really pissed me off is at the University of Kentucky.
Oh.
This
Oh my
random
God,
I
crazy
did
white
see
girl
that.
attacks this
Okay.
black
I did see
student
it.
who is simply working her being
being like a good
her
citizen.
student job
Typing.
in the first level of the dorm and drunk
Okay.
wants to start calling her the
Okay,
N-word,
Miss Symone.
fighting her.
Yeah.
She kicks the black girl. She punches her. She kicks her in the stomach and a variety of things. Now I want to make sure we know her name because I want to make sure that her life is terrible. At least for the next 90 days. Her name is Sophie. It is.
Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. She's not a
And
child.
I pulled up the records.
Yeah.
Sophia Rosing. Now, here's a clip. We're gonna cut to it, and I want you to look at this raggedy shit.
Mhm.
Y'all look at this raggedy stuff.
Are you okay?
Girl, what is wrong with you?
Okay, now when I first saw that raggedy shit, I said,
What'd you say?
what the hell? It's not.
She's
what-
literally
is she
singing.
like, is she crazy?
singing.
Is
Yeah,
she
she's
schizophrenic? What is wrong with her head?
Don't you do it.
And that's
Don't
who
you
she
do
is.
it, Rose.
And that's how she
Don't
Well,
you do
hell,
it.
I gotta ask
That's
that.
the white
Legally-
people Bible. That's the white people litigation Bible. Let me tell you the white people litigation Bible. Here's what it looks like. Oh my God, I don't know what's wrong with my child. She has a mental health problem. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna get her to therapy, Your Honor. Oh, this has never happened before. I just don't know what it is. Meanwhile, when it's a black child, they were raised this way. It was your poor parenting. It was that one time that, you needed to be on food stamps for 6 weeks because life was lifing.
Yeah.
It was everything else. It is all your fault, right? So I just knew, and sure enough, the parents are saying, so what happens is the school is trying to decide, University of Kentucky was trying to determine if they were going to put her out. They had the little girl resign. I don't care. They still need to put her out, and it needs to be official that the school has decided that you are trash. Secondly, they need to prosecute her to the fullest extent of the law. According to the records, she kicked and bit a cop. Let me tell you something.
She
If
sure
a
did.
little black girl bit and kicked a cop,
she would have been
she
busted
might be dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this little girl gets to go home to her mammy and her daddy. And I also need to know who they are and what businesses they run. Because I've never met a racist child who didn't learn it from their racist parents.
Yeah. The
You
hate
got my
is
line
tall.
there. You got my line.
Hate is tall.
You did. You got my line there. Yeah,
Oh, that's- you agree?
I agree because it's just sort of like, okay, now, you're crazy. You just seem out of there. What the hell have you been taking? Or
Right.
What's wrong with your head? Then I go, okay, you learned this from who?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just sort of like, well, you're not going to hurt me when you do that. It's just because normally I think back and go, okay, now, who is the poor bastard that taught you this?
Right.
Yeah.
This is your mom or your dad or both?
Takia, I have to ask you, what would satisfy you?
Satisfy me as far as
Justice. What would justice
Yes.
look like?
Of course,
Oh, I was
her
thinking
being
something else,
arrested.
but-
She got to take responsibility for her actions.
I actually think because I looked into who she was, and she is one of those girls who wants to be like a social media director, the CEO.
Okay.
She has this.
Yeah.
I looked at her page and I'm like, oh, she
Should we talk
thinks
about the white girl?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
She thinks she's
Sophia
the next-
Rosing.
But Atia, do you
R-O-S-I-N-G.
think she was on drugs? Because it looked like she was on drugs.
Oh, no, she was just So
Okay.
this isn't
No,
the
I thought she
first
was just
incident.
crazy.
This
Okay.
isn't the first
Okay.
incident caught on camera.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
so she has reached. She also was at a party, a frat party, and she was drunk, intoxicated, and she was saying how she's rich and you're ugly. Look at your shoes. So this is just who she is. It didn't happen just once.
When
So that tells me that her character is already shown.
Yeah.
So what chances do we give her?
Yeah.
None.
Especially when you're drunk. When I'm drunk, I scream for Popeye's chicken.
Okay.
I don't call people
Okay.
racist names.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's who I am.
Yeah.
So, I think you're absolutely
You know, I
right.
like churches more than Popeyes.
Churches, get out of
Be
here.
friends.
You know what? Churches was founded around the corner from my granny's house in San Antonio, Texas.
I love
I'll get you some of
churches,
this.
so you know.
You love how the
Wow,
grease
you
just
authentic.
falls down your
Oh
arm.
hell! But you know the
When you
churches
bite
don't
into
love
it.
my stomach. No, good God.
Guys,
You know,
have
right
you ever
away.
bitten into that church's chicken?
Oh
And
my
it's
God.
like the
can't-
grease was hitting in there.
But you gotta have it with jalapeno pepper though.
Oh, y'all, my
Okay.
nail fell off.
Jalapeno pepper. Okay. Oh my
Sweet
God.
and pepper.
We
I got
are okay, people.
Hold on,
We're
put it
okay.
back on
We promise.
I
We're
got some
okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
My nail came off, y'all.
She asked for some
That's
Popeye's chicken.
Yes.
So that's where we at.
So this week, last week actually, it was crazy Kanye. You know, he wore the White Lives Matter T-shirt.
Yeah.
And recently, a anonymous white individual filed for the White Lives Matter trademark and then transferred it to a black-owned designer company.
So
What do you guys think of that?
I think that's brilliant. It's smart.
I don't know what to think of that.
I don't know what to think exactly.
You know what? You know.
What do you mean? Any
What
problem?
negative
No,
could come from it?
no. I just think it's just racism in disguise, and this is what people do.
Oh, you're talking about. I'm speaking more so the
I'm just
fact that
wondering
someone
that.
nicely bought it.
Yeah.
But then
And you think it was nice.
they
why
own,
call it
two young black men own the trademark
For black-
of White Lives Matter. How do you think that's not good? It can be like it's like having something bad in the wrong hands. And sometimes we gotta take something bad, put it in the right hands, so
Okay.
they can go ahead and if you want to use it and make profit off of it, that's fine because we're gonna get the check.
What do you think, Rose?
So
I don't know what to think about it. It's just sort of like, you know, the whole hookah-dam about black lives, white lives. Do I say right? Am I wrong? Should I zip my lip? About being politically correct. This is what I mean. It's just like I don't know what to think about white lives, because then when you talk about black lives and all that shebang and all that riot and all that other stuff I see in my head, I don't see anything good out of this. It's sort of, I'm just wondering.
Is that because of your
Well, I think-
cultural background?
No, from what I
you understand.
remember from way back when I think of black lives and white lives, it's just way too close together. And I wonder, okay, what's up, Willis, and what are you really want to do?
What's up, Willis?
What's your intention here? Because, you know, not all good people
Well,
are good,
Kanye's
and bad people
intention-
are out there. Bad people are out there.
Yeah.
Bad
You like
people are out
Kanye?
there. Well, Kanye is just a big ego,
Okay.
and I just wonder about his mental illness.
No,
That's
Now
what
he is mental. Now that is true.
I
But legally, I thought, okay, it was a great gesture, but I just want to be clear for everyone out there. Legally, it was actually, it doesn't make a difference. So them filing for White Lives Matter, my understanding is the goal is they then would take it away from Kanye being able to use it in the way that Kanye likes to Kanye. So for example, having, now he's no longer with Adidas or Gap, but being able to create the shirts, this, that, and the other. Their thought was, okay, because he hadn't trademarked it, but we'll have superior rights. I'm here to tell you, no, guys, that's not how the law works. What they did was they filed something called an intent to use application. But how trademark law works is whoever has actually used it first has superior rights.
Oh, really?
That's Kanye. Even if they have not filed for the trademark.
Oh.
Because what we have right now is simply an application. And the process works this way. You apply for registration, and then a certain time period, it's usually about 16 to 18 months goes by, and then it gets what's called publicized. And anyone can oppose your application at the point that it's publicized. And the way to do so is to simply say, hey guys, this is an intent to use. I've already been using it. Therefore, that person, so if Kanye is to do that, Kanye actually wins. It doesn't matter.
But I will say this is all taken out of context. Like I
Yeah.
told someone who mentioned, oh, why just Black Lives Matter? I had to tell a friend that was not black,
Okay.
that Black Lives Matter is not saying that we are more important than any other race. It is just saying that right now we need your help and support. And too many things has been happening to us as a community that's been overlooked. So just think of that next time you ask that question.